Hope everybody's having a great day. This was today's trade. Set up for a buy. ATR 76. Sometimes when I'm doing the ATR, it's a good starting point, 76, but I kind of do a hybrid. But when I back test, I love just using a very simple thing, and then I have to make adjustments. But 76, and it went up in one. And then with me saying that to make adjustments or adding rules or however you want to justify what you're doing or what you're changing, kind of piggybacking off of a couple other videos about keeping it simple. If you start explaining your trade plan to, if you have kids or younger kids or somebody that doesn't trade, and they start looking at you like you're trying to explain quantum physics to them, you've probably overcomplicated the process. Now, if you are doing it and it is working very well, continue. We need to stop changing things that are working. I always used to say, was it broken? A lot of times the students say, well, not really. Says, well, why did you try and fix it then? On the other hand, if you're struggling, right? Because a lot of times you struggle, you start telling people like, well, what are you doing? And you start explaining your trade plan or your process to somebody, and like I said, they're just looking at you like a deer in the headlights, or you're explaining quantum physics to them and they're not a rocket scientist or a mathematician, you've probably overcomplicated the process. Now, it might be very simple for you, because as you continue to do things, it becomes habit, becomes simple. But if it's a struggle or you're struggling in the market, you might want to look about backing it off, going back to the basics, things of that nature. So have a great one. Keep working at it. If I figured it out, you have a great chance of doing it as well. We'll see you next video.